Hello there everyone, my name is the Musical Boy 93 and here we are, 200 subscribers. Well, I say 200, we're now at 300 subscribers, just 1 week after getting that first 100, like, how? Why? When? Who? I'm absolutely astonished. I cannot thank you guys enough for all the love and support you have given me. So I wanted to do a Q&A for the 200 subscribers, and I put a video out asking you guys for some questions, and I got more replies than I was expecting, really. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the questions, shall we? So the first questions come from Raccoon. Thank you very much, Raccoon, for your unwavering support. That is absolutely amazing to me. Thank you very much. So Raccoon has got 3 questions. Number 1, what made you decide to start doing ASMR? So what made me start doing ASMR was that last year things got really rough, not just in general as they did with everyone, with COVID and political problems and everything else that was going on, but also I was going through some personal stuff as well. My relationship of 5 years had broken up, my godfather had died on my mum's birthday. He was the second person, actually no, the third person connected to the family to die on my mum's birthday. So I was in a rough place, and I discovered ASMR audio role plays, and I found them really relaxing. I found them really calming, really supportive when I needed it. They helped me to sleep better as well, I found. And I really started to enjoy them, and I thought to myself, well, I want to get back into doing acting and performing, but also I want to try and give back what I've gotten out of ASMR roleplays. So, well, I say ASMR roleplays. I hesitate to call my roleplays ASMR, because for me, ASMR is those sort of satisfying, tingly sound effects that you do, but I don't do that kind of thing. I just do vocal roleplay, so that's why I call my roleplays audio roleplays rather than ASMR roleplays, but I guess it's a form of ASMR, I just don't call it that personally, but that's me. So yeah, I got into doing audio roleplays to pay forward the support and the enjoyment I got out of listening to roleplays myself. The second question is, how do you come up with so many creative ideas? Well, I think back to some of the things that I found enjoyable. So I found Neko roleplays enjoyable, vampires, steampunk, all those sorts of things, and I think to myself, right, how am I going to characterize these different, well, characters? How am I going to characterize these roles in my own way? And so I just sort of come up with a basic premise, like for example, you're abducted by an alien, but it's just so that they can interview you about your own species. And I just roll with that idea, for an example. And the third question is, do you have any future goals you want to achieve in the future regarding your channel and personal life? Regarding the channel, I want to try and eventually start branching off into doing a variety of entertainment. I will be doing audio roleplays for quite some time going forward before thinking of branching out into other things, but I would like to get back into doing singing. I'd like to do some how-to tutorials, some cooking videos, maybe some gaming live streams when I get the chance to. Those are the sorts of things that I'm interested in doing on the channel. And in terms of my personal life, I hope to become a voice actor. So I'm hoping to use YouTube as a portfolio of sorts. So using these different role plays and trying to build some interpersonal skills and people skills, and hopefully even public speaking skills as well, through doing YouTube would be a really, really big goal of mine. So yeah, that's my hopes for the channel and for my personal life. Thank you very much for your questions there, Raccoon, and thank you very much for your support. The next questions come from Candy Cookie. So Candy Cookie says, how is your day going? My day's going really well, thank you. I've just been absolutely blown away by the ridiculous support I've been getting from you guys. It's mind-blowing to me. The second question is, what's your favourite animal? My favourite animal is an elephant. I absolutely love elephants. I think they are adorable creatures. They really are. Question number 3 is, what are your hobbies? My hobbies include acting, singing, playing video games, creative writing, as you can probably tell from how much time I put into doing my audio role plays. And I also am in the process of coming up with design ideas for a couple of video game ideas I have as well, which I hope to make one day. Oh, that's another answer to Raccoon's question, actually. I hope to develop some video games of my own in the future. Question number 4, in brackets, that you've preferenced this question. Just out of my curiosity, what's your sexuality? Oh my, so intimate a question so early into the video. No, I don't mind you asking that question. I did say there was no limit to the questions. I didn't put any bans on the questions, you know. So long as you don't ask me my date of birth, national insurance number and postcode, then we're okay. My sexuality, I'm pansexual. For those of you who don't know what that means, it means that I don't care what gender identity my partner is. I love the person for the person they are, not their gender identity. So in short, I love the person for who they are, not what they are. And the 5th question from Candy Cookie is, can you draw? That's a very broad question. I can draw, anyone can draw, but can I draw well? No. I cannot draw very well. My drawing is very, very limited, and it's very much on par with a 5-year-old. I can draw basic shapes, but I can't draw massive amounts of detail. I can't draw interesting angles. I am very limited in my artistic skill when it comes to putting a pen to paper. Thank you very much, Candy Cookie, for your questions, and thank you again for your absolutely amazing support. The next question comes from Jay Draw. Thank you very much, Jay Draw. And Jay asks, how the hell do you make all your characters likeable? I discovered you literally today as of sending you this message, and I'm already in love with the dork vampire. How do I make my characters likeable? Well, I think the secret to any likeable character is they've got to be believable. They've got to be someone that you care about, someone that you that you listen to them speak for just 2 minutes and immediately you say, this is a really good person. This person I like, I support, and I want them to get everything they like. I want them to get everything good in their life. I think that they are an amazing character. And that means that they've got to, they've got to have their faults. They've got to have their weaknesses as well as their strengths and their good points. They've got to be funny. They've got to be relatable. You've got to find yourself in these characters that you are listening to. And when I'm performing these characters, I always put a little bit of myself into the character as well. So every one of my characters is to some extent an extension of me. I don't want to sort of like completely pretend like I'm a completely separate entity from the characters. I have always got a little bit of me in these characters, the dorkiness, the awkwardness, the curiosity, that sort of thing. So that's how I make the characters the way they are, and I hope that people like them. So thank you very much for your question, Jay, and I hope to keep entertaining you in the future. Next set of questions comes from... Oh, and I do apologise if I mispronounce your name here. Laika Kaibugan. And Laika asks, number 1, how do you usually come up with the ASMRs? Well, again, I hesitate to call them ASMRs, but it's simply through what do I find entertaining, what do I find enjoyable, and what kind of characters do I think I can suit, that my voice will suit, that my mood suits, and I just roll with that. I come up with a basic premise of, okay, what can I do with a vampire, what can I do with an alien, what can I do with steampunk, and I just sort of roll with that scenario. Question number 2, why are you so amazing? I'm not. Good talk. That's a very subjective question. I don't think I'm amazing at all. I certainly hope I'm entertaining, but I am not an amazing person. There are so many more people who have been entertaining and amazing before me. There will be several more after I'm gone. So I don't think that I'm amazing, but I'm humbled to think that that's how you view me. But please don't put me on a pedestal. I am no different from anyone else. I'm just a clown with a microphone. That's all I am. Question number 3. Do you have plans on making an ASMR series, or do you much prefer one-shots? Series are on the cards. I do plan to do some continuations and follow-ups to some of the roleplays I've already done. I would like to do a really big series, something like Urban Nymph does with her vampire roommate, potentially. It's just that doing a big series like that will take a lot of planning, so I need to think about what I want to do for a really big story before I start committing to anything just yet. But I'm using one-shots at the moment to build up a portfolio of voices that I'm able to do, but series are on the cards. There will be continuations and various sequels going forward. Number 4 is, what's your most favourite ASMR video / audio you made? Ooh, that's a good one. My favourite one. I think I quite like the Vampire Boyfriend. That one was a really good one that I enjoyed making. And I also like the steampunk one, the Steampunk Prince talking to the Clockwork Spy Master. That was also a really good one, I thought. Just the darkness, the mystery, the intrigue. telling you the story but keeping a lot of it close to my chest, keeping it ambiguous enough to keep you guessing, you know, those kinds of audios I really enjoyed. Number 5 is, what is it like being the most magnificent person? Well, when I get to talk to the most magnificent person, I'll let you know what they say. I am not magnificent. I am not a magnificent person, and I am not the most magnificent person either. But again, I am humbled and I am touched that you think of me that way. But please do not in any way think that you've got to put me on this pedestal, because I don't belong on a pedestal at all. I really don't. But thank you for your kind words. And then Leica also replied to this comment saying, also, can I send you fan art? Sure, yes. So if anyone wishes to contact me to either show me some art that you've done, send a video you've made, or if you want to propose a script idea for me, for example, then I do have an email address that is set up specifically for you guys to do that. It will be in the description of all my videos, and it's officialmusicalboy93@gmail.com. So the email address will be in the description below every video from now on. And if you want to contact me to show me some art you've done, or to if you want to do a script for me, or if you just want to have someone to talk to, then message me on my email address and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much, Leica, for your comments and your questions, and I hope to keep entertaining you going forward, and I thank you so much for your support. The next questions come in from Potato. Number 1. Are you gonna be posting every day? At the current point in time, no. I think that my schedule of uploading every Monday, Wednesday and Friday is about as much as I can do for now. At the moment, YouTube is just a hobby. I do have a job that I work anywhere from 4 to 5 days a week. So I do need to sort of make sure I'm getting money behind myself while I'm doing YouTube. But if I ever get to a point where I can potentially monetize YouTube and start looking at it as potentially a part-time job, maybe even a full-time job going forward, but I'm not going to be setting myself up to fail here, I might start posting every day if YouTube starts becoming a bigger part of my life. But for the time being, I'm happy with what I've got at the moment. But I'm not going to say never say never, as they say. But for the time being, it's a no. But there's potential that I might upload every day sometime in the unforeseeable future. Number 2, how do you change your voice in every video? Some of the voices, in all honesty, are voice changed. So that's me changing them in Audacity. So that's the alien and the robot, for example. They're just simple audio changes in Audacity. When it comes to actually when I do change my actual voice, I've been doing acting for several years of my life. Ever since I was in middle school, I believe, I was very into acting and performing, and I've spent a lot of time building up accents that I can do. And I might at some point do a video showcasing some of these accents potentially, and voice impressions that I'm able to do. If that's something you guys would be interested in, then maybe I could look into doing that. But yeah, I have been performing and acting for some years now, so I've built up some experience with different voices. So that's the answer to that one. Question 3 is, what is your favourite food? Just asking. You don't have to preface your questions here, guys. I didn't ban any questions, did I? My favourite food, it would have to be ribs. Barbecue ribs, Chinese ribs, anything. Just ribs in general. I love ribs. The meat is just so succulent and amazing, and the sauces are always amazing. And I'm salivating at the thought. But yeah, ribs are definitely my favourite food. And then they go on to say, if you ever need art or a script, I got you. That's very kind of you to say, Potato. Thank you very much. If you ever do want to write a script for me, please do email me at the email address in the description. I will get back to you as soon as I can, and I would love to work with some of you guys on some script ideas. Thank you for your support, Potato, and I hope I keep entertaining you in the future. The next questions come from Jane, or Zane, but it's spelled with a Z. So, they ask, can you cook? Yes, I am able to cook. I can cook for myself and others. Some of my favourite dishes to make are things like tuna pasta bake, or spaghetti bolognese, or heavenly hash. Those are really good dishes that I really love. Heavenly hash is like, it's a family favourite. Basically think spaghetti bolognese, but once you've made the bolognese, you put it in a dish in the oven and you bake it. It's absolutely wonderful. The second question is, are you straight? No. As previously mentioned, I am pansexual, so it doesn't matter what gender identity my partner is, I love them for who they are, not what they are. And the third question is, ASMR seems really hard. How do you do it? I mean, step by step. Well, I just come up with a general idea for the scenario I want to play, and then I just sort of roll with it, getting into the character, and just sort of thinking to myself, how do I feel in this situation? How would I react? And then I project that onto the character. And then for a moment, I become the character, and they become me. So, yeah, it can be a little bit hard. It can be a bit hard to start, but once you get the ball rolling, it snowballs, and it gets on. You get the results quite quickly. So, thank you very much for your questions. There's Jane or Zane. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I really do appreciate your support. Thank you. And last, but by no means least, we have some questions from Chica Hamster. Now, Chica, I've seen you commenting a lot on my videos, and you've always been really supportive. Thank you. You've all been very supportive, and thank you all so very much. You have all been more than kind and generous to me. It is unbelievable. And Chica asks, whoa, ho, 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 good heavens. Chica's got 30 questions here. Oh, bless you. Okay, let's try and smash through these as quick as we can, shall we? What is your zodiac sign? I am a Taurus, which makes me the exact same sign as Her Majesty the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II. It makes me the same star sign as Al Pacino. It also makes me the same star sign as, unfortunately, Adolf Hitler. Ask me how I know that. But yeah, I'm a Taurus. What is your favourite colour? My favourite colour is yellow. I love the colour yellow. It's a really bright, vibrant colour. It's my favourite colour by far. 3. Whose is your biggest inspiration? Biggest inspiration, do you mean in life in general or in audio role plays? Because with audio role plays, I would say some of my biggest inspirations are Honey Audio, who is now Sweetheart Audio, Teacup Audio, Fangar, and I'd say Dollface Audio. Oh, and Urban Nymph as well. All of those ASM artists, absolutely love their work. They are amazing women. For life in general, Stephen Fry. Stephen Fry by far, like, he is such an intelligent and kind and witty man, and everything I wish I was. What is your favourite anime? Ooh, now there's a good one. Favourite anime? Well, I quite like a lot of anime. Settlement Academy is one of the ones I like. Cells at Work, that's another one that I really enjoy. What other anime is there that I like? I can't barely remember them all. There's so many I like. Cells at Work, Settlement Academy. Oh, Clannad. Definitely Clannad. And and Kobayashi's Dragon Maid as well. Love those animes. Love them. Were you homeschooled, or did you attend public school? This is the 5th question. I've just remembered I haven't been reading out the numbers. I was in public school. I attended public school throughout my entire school life. I don't know. 6. What is the music genre you enjoy listening to the most? I would say rock and roll. Rock and roll music, definitely. Beatles, Elvis Presley, Meat Loaf, all those sorts of artists. Number 7. What do you think of hamsters? Is that because you've got a hamster in your name there, Chica? Hamsters are absolutely adorable creatures. I love hamsters. I've had 2 pet hamsters in the past, and I wish I could have more, but I don't currently have the time for keeping a pet. But I do hope to keep pets in the future. So yeah, hamsters are absolutely adorable to me, and if that's a picture of you in your profile picture there, Chica, then I think you're also a very beautiful woman as well. Number 8. When and how did you start uploading videos on this channel? Well, I started uploading a couple of years ago at the beginning of 2017, but I didn't really have a great deal of time to make the content I wanted to make. I struggled to actually make the videos I was making. I was doing gaming videos at the time. I was struggling to find time for that. And things got in the way, personal things, life, work. But then when I thought to myself, right, I want to get back into doing YouTube, I thought, well, how can I make YouTube benefit me? And I thought to myself about, the ASMR roleplays I've listened to, and I thought, right, I want to do acting, I want to do something for myself, and to help to make other people feel better in a time of need. So that's how I started getting back this year into doing YouTube and doing it on a more regular basis, and I couldn't be happier now that I'm doing it more regularly. Number 9. Do you play any instruments? I do not, unfortunately. I did try learning guitar, but I just didn't find it. I didn't really enjoy learning guitar in the end of it, but I would like to learn how to play piano, or at least a keyboard. Number 10. Who is your favourite ASM artist? Honey Audio, who is now Sweetheart Audio, Fangart, Teacup Audio, Dollface Audio, and Urban Nymph are definitely all up there in my favourites in terms of ASM artists. Do you like coffee or tea? I am a tea kind of boy. I do enjoy my tea, but even then it's not black tea. I enjoy instant teas more than anything else. Instant teas and fruit teas rather than traditional black teas. Number 12, what is your favourite animal? As I said previously, I like elephants. Elephants, I think, are the most adorable animals on the planet. As well as hamsters. Number 13, do you like to draw? I like to draw, but I cannot draw very well. I have actually been drawing creatures for a Monster Collection video game idea I have. But I have also commissioned an artist to make some actual drawings of the creatures, because my drawings are absolute chicken scratch. Number 14, what is your favourite Pokemon? Ooh, now. Favourite Pokemon? Out of the nearly 900 there are to choose from. I like all the Pokemon, to be honest. There's barely a Pokemon I don't like. Well, actually, that's a lie. I don't like the Charmander line. It's the most overrated piece of garbage that ever existed in the Pokemon games, and I hate the fact that Game Freak keep... I'm going to keep it PG here. They keep providing aural relief to themselves and Charizard constantly with a new form for it every generation. I'm sick of it. But my favourite Pokemon, probably have to go with Copperajah. Copperajah, I love the design elements, I love the inspirations, and I also really like its Gigantamax form. I'm not a massive fan of Gigantamax as a concept, but I love the design. 15. Where are you from? I'm from Australia, mate. No, I'm from the UK. I'm from England. If you couldn't tell by my accent, if you couldn't tell by my accent, dear boy, or dear lady, should I say? Pardon me. I'm from England. Number 16. What is your favourite Netflix series? I have not watched anything on Netflix. I don't have Netflix, and I don't watch it, so I haven't got a Netflix series that I like. Sorry. Number 17. When the pandemic is over, do you plan to visit other countries? Definitely. Absolutely. I would love to travel around Europe and Asia. I'd love to go to Australia. I've got family out there. I'd love to see Australia. I would say I'd like to go to America again, but oh dear. Nothing against you personally, America, just ooh, you need to deal with the crazies first and then we'll talk. Number 18, do you like maths? I don't mind maths. I can easily handle a good mathematics problem. I'll take a bit of time to make sure that I've worked it out properly, but I don't mind maths. Number 19, are you going to stream in the future? Absolutely. I think I might need to invest in a slightly more powerful computer before I do, and potentially a second monitor so that I can keep an eye on the stream so I know it's working, but there are potential plans of live streaming in the future. I hope to in the future. Number 20 is, what games do you like to play? I like playing Pokemon games and puzzle games. I love a good puzzle game. My favourite puzzle games, I think, are... Well, no. My favourite puzzle games, full stop, are the Professor Layton games. I love Professor Layton so much. That series of games is absolutely amazing. I'd love to play that on the channel, actually, at some point. Next one, 21. Do you like chocolate? Yes, I absolutely do like chocolate. I love chocolate. Very few people in the world don't. Very few people in the world actually don't like chocolate, do they? Let's be honest with ourselves. And the ones that do like it are either those ones who don't like it are either allergic or lying to themselves. that is the only two people who don't like chocolate. 22. What advice would you give to people who feel lonely? The advice I would give to people who feel lonely is don't be afraid to reach out. Okay? Don't feel like it's self-indulgent. Don't feel like it's selfish to ask someone for help or advice, or to turn to someone when you're feeling down. If you feel lonely, then please, please, please reach out. If you're feeling lonely listening to this video or any of my other videos, please, please do say something in the comment section. I'll be sure to try and interact with you as much as I can. I'm sure there'll be people in the comments who'll look at your comments saying you're lonely and will reach out and try to offer you some companionship. Just please, if you feel lonely, know this. You may be lonely, but you're not alone. There's always someone out there willing to talk to you, okay? Number 23. Do you listen to your own audios if you feel lonely? No! No, I do not listen to my own audios when I feel lonely. No, I can think of nothing more cringy than listening to my own voice telling me that I'm a good person. No, I am not a good person, and I don't need to hear that from you. Me. No, I listen to other people's audios. I don't listen to my audios. It would just be too uncanny hearing my voice talking to me like I'm my own boyfriend or something. Like, can you imagine that? That is the epitome of the forever alone meme, isn't it? Let's be honest. 24. Have you ever tried to skydive? I have, actually, would you believe? I have actually done a tandem skydive. I was in middle school. No, I was not in middle school. I was in upper school, sorry. Or high school, I believe people would call it now. So I was in high school, and one of my teachers happened to be learning how to skydive and got a deal with the skydiving centre to allow some of their students to either do a tandem skydive or learn how to skydive solo. I actually couldn't go on the day of the trip because I had an exam, so the teacher actually set aside a day just for him and myself to go skydiving together, which was absolutely amazing. I loved it. Number 25. What is the most important lesson you've learnt in your life? Don't try and appease everyone. Basically, that is the best lesson I've ever learnt. Don't try and please everyone you ever come across. You're never going to make everyone happy. There's always going to be someone who will pick fault, even when you've gone out of your way to be nothing but nice. You know, you've got to remember that some people are just like that by nature. Appreciate the people who do want your company and appreciate your company, and do not, and while take criticism in a way that you can better yourself, but if it's just someone being hateful for the sake of being hateful, just don't bother. Just say to yourself, right, then if they don't want to know me, they don't have to get involved. I'm not going to get involved. Let's go our separate ways. Number 26. Do you have Instagram? I do not have Instagram. And at the moment I am staying away from social media, apart from YouTube for the time being. Going forward, I might start getting onto social media, Twitter and the like, but that's not on the cards just yet. I don't have Instagram. I don't plan on having it anytime soon, but I might at some point, potentially. We'll see. Number 27. Which colour is the most dominant in your closet? Which colour of clothing do you wear the most? Black. I wear a lot of black clothing. Sometimes my tops have got a pattern on it or a picture of some sort. But I wear a lot of black, a lot of dark colours, a lot of loose-fitting clothes. That's how I'm most comfortably dressed. 28. Are you afraid of anything? Mannequins. Hate them. Can't stand them. They freak me out. 29. How old are you? Oh my, we're back into the personal questions again, are we? No, I don't mind. How old am I? I am old enough to know better, but young enough not to care. But seriously, the clue to my age in years is in my channel name. So, given the information you know, given my zodiac sign, given that you know my so you know my zodiac name, my zodiac sign, you know what my channel name is. There's clues there to my birth date. You can figure out my age from there. And the last question, number 30, do you like any sports? I do like sports. I like cricket and rounders. Yeah, very British, I know. It's very, very British indeed of me. Stiff upper lip and all that, what? So yeah, thank you for all 30 of your questions there, Chica. And she even says at the bottom, I'm so sorry for these questions I just fired on you. I'm just really curious and I want to get to know you better. Thank you for taking the time to want to get to know me better, and thank you to anyone who's actually listened to all my answers. Thank you. I really appreciate your time. Now, like I said, this was the 200 subscriber special video, but we actually are now at 300 and we're well and truly on our way to 400 subscribers. I was hoping to have time to make special videos between the milestones, but you guys just aren't letting me. So what I'm going to do is very quickly just add this on to the end of my comments, and I'm going to say to you guys, thank you so much for your support, and I want to do another video for 300 subscribers, so I'm hoping to get that out by Friday, and I need your help to have something to do for the video. So guys, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you all to suggest for me down in the comments section down below something you would like me to say in a certain character. So for example, you might want me to say a tongue twister like a pirate, or you might want me to say, I don't know, a movie quote like a Star Wars quote as, let's say, a robot. I don't know. You make up whatever it is you want. You tell me what you want me to say and what kind of character you want me to play, and I'll see what I can do. Please bear in mind, try and keep the comments keep the quotes not sexual, is all I'm going to ask. No sexual stuff. You can have naughty stuff, you can have teasing, you can have flirting, just not explicitly sexual stuff. And also swearing will be allowed, just not every single word being a swear word. Basically, okay? So other than that, let your imaginations run wild, and I will get back to you on Friday with what I can come up with. Okay? So, again, guys, just thank you. Thank you. I could not have asked for a better group of people watching and listening to my audios than you. And I am so appreciative. Thank you. So, yeah. Here's to 200, now 300, close to 400 subscribers, and here's to many more, I guess. Until next time, keep on singing, everybody.